Alright, as many of you have probably assumed, I went out and saw the Avengers this weekend when it came out, and really enjoyed the movie. You can't tell people enough to go see the Avengers if you're a comic book fan, because as most of you know, I am a huge comic book fan. I have tons of comics, tons of action figures, just really a big comic book fan. So I went out and saw it this weekend. Now, I was also planning on buying a gun this week. I was actually going to buy it last Friday, but didn't get around to it and got to it today. I was going to buy something completely different, but because of the Avengers movie, I bought a gun that I wouldn't normally have bought. And the reason I bought the gun that I wouldn't normally buy is because, as you saw through the movie, you know, Maria Hill, all of them, they were all shooting a particular style of gun, most of them shooting the same type of gun. But then later in the movie, when it became time for Nick Fury to draw his weapon, which first, before I even say anything about the movie, the only thing I really like Nick Fury. I really like him a lot. I like Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury. I liked most of the characters. I'm even willing to forgive the fact that, you know, the Thor character is more of a Earth 616, and all the others are more Ultimates characters. So I'm okay with it. They're blending the two. You know, they're blending the mainstream universe, Loki and Thor, and the Marvel and the Ultimates universe, Iron Man, Nick Fury, Hawkeye, all those, Iron Man. So, you know, I don't even mind the mixing. So I'm ignoring the mixing altogether. It's just such a good cast. The only problems I have with casting is Scarlett Johansson. You know, she sucks. I just don't care for her. I think she's one of the worst actresses in the whole wide world. I believe Mickey Rourke was completely right about what he said about her. And the guy that played Hawkeye always looked like he smelled something rotten. But other than that, you know, really happy with how the cast was. That was a creative casting for Bruce Banner, but that's not what I'm talking about here. So like I was saying, when it came time for Nick Fury to draw his weapon, he was carrying a different weapon than most of them, the rest of them carried. So I thought, hey, you know, if Nick Fury can carry it, well then I'm going to get me one. So it's a gun that I've always said that I had no interest in, that I didn't really care for it, that I had other guns that I liked better that I would get before it. But because I'm easily swayed by characters like Nick Fury, I went out and bought one today, and it's right there. I will be doing some videos shortly to tell you about it. I just have a few seconds here. We're going to go to a cookout, so I just wanted to say this real fast, and I've managed to drag this out quite a bit more than a few seconds. But just wanted to say, Nick Fury made me buy a gun today, and later I'll show you what it is.